Okay, we have a PlayStation 2 here that does power on, and the battery actually is working on it too, but it won't open. So what we have here is probably just a bad belt, or maybe some gears are stripped. So I'm going to go ahead, show you guys how to take this apart, how to swap out the belt, check the gears, and then put it all back together, see if it works. Okay, so this has been taken apart. You can tell because the warranty sticker has been busted. This is really dirty as well, so we're going to go ahead and just take it apart, clean it, change the belt out. We're even missing some of our screw tabs, so go ahead and just pull each one of these out, revealing a Phillips head screw. And you also have two down here on this side. Okay, after you get your screws out, you want to pull from the back side because you got a ribbon cable up here connecting the power buttons. So don't just pull it straight off. You don't want to tear anything. So what I like to do is I'll pull it off to the side like this. This is really dirty. Get up and under this out. So then you can move your shell to the side. And then I just disconnect the ribbon cable here from the power switch. That's going to need cleaned as well. Okay, we are going to, I'm going to just take this whole thing apart so I can have this solo, but you can pull off these screws here and just remove this top plate from this disk drive, but I want to go ahead and clean this entire thing, so I'm just going to take it all the way apart. So you've got your power switch here that just slides in, slide that out, and then you should have 5 screws here. So you got 2 up front here, and you've got 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 here on the side. Okay, after you get all those out, we are going to pull this whole thing from the housing. Just dust everywhere. So now we're going to just get under, lift this whole unit out of the plastic shell. That's disgusting. I am going to unplug this here, the controller port. So it is a locking tab, flips up, and you can remove your controller port. It's also equally disgusting. Then we're going to flip this over on its backside. Our fan is still plugged in. We're going to leave that for a sec. We are getting to the power supply. You need to be careful though, because some of these capacitors are still hot from us having it plugged in just now. So what you want to do is make sure you decharge these. Okay, then you want to get these 4 screws out that are holding the power supply in. Okay, after you get the 4 screws out, just pull the power supply like this, then go ahead and set it off to the side. This will also need cleaned. And then this shield housing just lifts up. Going to remove this plastic piece. And you slide it out. And then the fan is going to be next. Sometimes these fans are freaking tricky to get out because it's very tiny. You don't want to tear the wires. Plus, these can be glued in there sometimes. Okay, if you just keep wiggling it, you can get her off. That fan is also freaking gross. This whole thing's just gross. Okay, now we're going to need a small Phillips head. So we've got 4 screws here on this left side, and then we have 2 screws here, 3rd one here, 4th one here, 5th one there. So you're gonna have 10 screws. Just remember that these 2 gold screws are the ones that go on this side, of the disk drive, so it's going to be this back side of the disk drive. So just go ahead and pull all those out. Pull this side off first, then we can pull this shielding and motherboard off. You get my magnets back out. Okay, and after you get all the screws out, there are a few little tabs. So like here, it's locked on, and then two down here, it's locked onto the disk drive holding it in. So what you want to do is just try to get under there. Once you get one, the other two just slide off pretty easily. So get them around the tabs. Then you can get this shielding up and off. There's that. Set that to the side. Okay, and then the last thing is you just have a ton of these ribbon cables holding everything in. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them all out. 3 up here, 4th one here, and then the last one for the laser. Okay, and that is that. Super dirty and disgusting. So we will do cleaning after. I want to get into this disk tray. Let's see if we can diagnose our problem, other than the fact that it's extremely dirty. Extremely dirty. So I'm going to go ahead and now take off this top part. I like to leave it on while I'm disassembling the whole thing because it protects the laser a little bit better. It's not exposed when I'm flipping things over and whatnot. Then you can remove the top here. Okay, and then if you want to get the disk tray open, just slide this white thing down. It slipped off. Slide the white thing down, and then you should be able to just pull it out. So that's not good at all. So I think we have a belt issue, and the gears probably need cleaned as well. There's probably just tons of gunk in there. So you got 2 screws here holding this top part in, and this just slides right off. Now we got to get into here. You just got 1 screw here holding this L in. It's a little bit oval, but this is just really gross. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean all this up. I'm going to clean off all the old grease, put new grease on there, get all this dirt and dust out, and then we'll go from there. I'm just using alcohol to clean all this. And clean all this old grease off of these rails as well. Okay, we're just using this lithium white grease. It's white lithium grease. We're going to put this on the rails and the gears. You don't need too much. I probably put a little too much on there. Okay, I'm also going to grease up this rail here that this slides on. Okay, we're going to grease up these little bars here too, where the gears go. Okay, we're going to put this top cover back on. Make sure after when you get this black cover back on, put that single screw back in. Now we're going to put the tray back in. Once again, you want to make sure that that groove is lined up, which it is right now. Okay, let's see how it slides. Okay, we're going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to switch the belt so I don't have to take this all the way back apart.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this opens now. There it goes. Not the smoothest. Okay, let's see if it'll read a game. Okay, it's not reading, so I'm gonna pull this top back off and give the eye a clean and see what it does. Okay, this is that PlayStation working after we adjusted the pots. What'd you adjust it to?
Probably about 660 something.
The DVD or the CD?
DVD.
It's working now, so. Yep, after good cleaning and just some adjustments, this thing is working now. So this one is good to go.